Get him, boys!
Ah, bring it on. Take every one of you. Come a day when the world of men will fall.
Creeper!
Nope. Please don't say things like that. You've managed to not have a civil war in like 400 years.
I know. We really got to spice things up. Well, Brexit's nearly caused that, so...
Oh.
That's about as close as a civil war as we're going to get.
Barely going to notice that.
Yeah, no, it's still not even decided what's going to happen yet, so that's the fun bit.
No, I heard the whole world was going to come apart, just right there at the seams, and it's going to be hellfire and damnation and dogs and cats living together.
Planes falling from the sky.
No, don't blow up. Don't, dang it.
Oh, Dubs, all that hard work.
I was trying to get a record. But yeah, I'm not going to lie. It does seem like an awful lot of exaggeration and panic going on over that.
I can understand why people are worried. I'm worried for a no deal because I know how stupid this country gets.
What gets me is there's this, like, oh, there'll be no sandwiches anymore. It's like there's 200 and some odd countries on the planet. And you'll have a slightly difficult time trading with like 17 of them.
Yeah, but they're the 17 sandwich-making countries. You haven't taken this into effect.
I'd forgotten that all the sandwiches were made in like Spain and France.
There you go. And also, we have the actual Earl of Sandwich, and if that doesn't get sandwich every 12 minutes, it's just the way it works.
This may be a requirement for some economic opportunity in the homeland to start
sandwich-making business.
Develop a sandwich-making business. Like I realize it may be difficult, what with the fact that you're busy fighting off rampaging hordes of people from the Northlands and
it would be a Viking invasion.
People wearing woad. People in weird kilts and stuff like that.
That's right, we still own those. Don't worry about that. They still belong to us. Bless them.
You got a whole bunch of people just praying that a pack of Frenchmen show up again and make everything right.
Make everything right. What's the French gonna do? They're not gonna come all the way over here to surrender. Yeah. Note to self: edit that out for French viewers.
That's staying in mind.
This is why I don't record with you, Dubs. At least the Curly edits out all my racism. Is this skeleton horse actually... Oh, would he be mad if I tamed it?
I'd laugh if it was it hadn't been triggered yet, and all of a sudden you were surrounded by... Just hear the sounds of blind panic.
Yeah, I do love how everyone's like, oh, it's alright, it's a creeper run! I think I get too immersed in this.
Well, you gotta stay animated so people know you're doing stuff, right?
Yeah. No, because I generally get scared though. Like if I hear a spider running behind me, instead of turn and fight him, I'm supposed to be an adult. I have children.
You have not met some of the adults. People who claim to be adults that I know.
This woman on Facebook, she put up a picture where she'd gone into a cupboard to get out a Tupperware thing. And there was a spider nest in there. Oh.
What kind of spider?
I don't know. Not harmful ones, but still. The devil's playthings.
Oh. Can of Raid and a...
Well, no, she got Hoover, because they were all balled up together.
Oh, that'll get rid of them.
And
that's another of those funny words you guys use instead of...
What?
It's called a vacuum cleaner.
It's not called a vacuum cleaner. What point does it clean? No, hold on. What point did it ever clean a vacuum for you?
What's that?
What point did it clean a vacuum for you?
It cleans with a vacuum.
No, if it's a vacuum cleaner, which means it's doing something to a vacuum.
We're operating by different rules of this language, apparently.
I invented it. I get to use it.
Let me grab my my history of the English language textbook, and we'll.
Yeah, she got the Hoover, and it kind of pushed the ball of spiders a bit further back, and it turned out they were all dead. But thank goodness.
Oh, those poor spiders.
No, please don't tell me you like spiders.
I don't mind spiders.
No, they're horrible.
Oh, they eat bugs.
No, I'd rather have bugs.
Oh,
I'd rather have flies. Mr. Malley will be on tonight.
I was going to message him, but he's not on... He's still offline in Discord, so I assume he's busy.
No, he's always offline on Discord. Just message him anyway.
No.
Just bother him.
Definitely use a few more people involved in this.
Yeah, I fear it's going to take us around till, I don't know, 1.17 to get this...
Get this prank finished.
It's like, guys, can we still keep the server open? We're like 3/4 of the way through now, come on.
Yeah. I know no one else has been on in like a year and a half, but we just want to finish this prank and we'll be good.
So you got any plans for next season?
I was kind of hoping we'd keep the same map.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Why?
What, as in keep the same map but wipe it clean?
No, I mean just add on to it.
I don't know, because I think there was too many problems with the last update. Like, poor Mantis was, I don't know, doing stuff with long names.
Because now there's going to be all these new slabs and stairs, I've got to actually spawn-proof my build.
You're very about spawn-proof and stuff.
Things are easier to appreciate when you're not being attacked constantly. If I wanted to be in a target-rich environment, I would find one.
Yeah, if I wanted that sort of environment.
Yeah. I have a ravine in my base. I haven't lit up yet. Which I totally forgot about until last night when I was farming up mycelium. Where are all these mob noises coming from? Oh, I have a ravine to clean up. Well, that's content for the future.
Where did you Yeah, where'd you get the mycelium from?
Got a stack of it off of Cortez. Because I told him I didn't have any. I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do with it. And this was a while ago. This is when he built his netherwort farm.
Oh yeah.
So technically Cortez is involved in this prank too.
Yeah.
Remember that Squid that I said that?
This prank was sponsored by
Cortez. by Cortez's
Sponsored by Cortez. Remember, clean your boomerangs.
Speaking of places where everything's trying to kill you.
Yeah, oh god. Talking about spiders. Good lord. Did you think when you started this that it was going to take 4 months?
Oh, this is going to take goddamn forever. That's why it's like, do I have a way out of this hole? That's kind of why I figured that, throwing some podzol here and there by just growing 2x2 spruce trees. But I can't find most of my spruce saplings. I think I have 6.
I don't think I've got saplings. Did you not get them from the tree farm?
I got a bunch of them. I just hid them from myself somehow. And I
That's
say
always
this,
good.
and look, like we can look up there, like somewhere around over there. There's spruce trees.
Get lost, slimy devil.
Then I didn't really have time to grow a bunch of spruce trees and then chop them down, so just the mycelium, or just the pods will be left behind.
It's a good idea. Well, whenever you want to change pace, just give us a shout. Spruce it up, baby.
Tell you what, I'm gonna go plant a couple of 2x2 spruce trees.
Okay. Do you get bears where you are?
Yes. Not in
What kind of
town,
bears do you
but
get?
pretty much everywhere around it's mostly black bears.
Black bears are not as bad as the brown bears, aren't they?
Black bears are the ones that eat garbage.
Yeah.
So they're more likely to be, what's
Brown
not
bears eat
domesticated,
hikers.
habituated to people.
Have you had them at all in your place?
What, at my house? No.
No. I'm just checking. I don't know.
I live too far inside town.
Okay.
Not that my town is very big, but
How many people live in your town?
we had about 6,000.
Why does that sound like you had something to do with it not being that number?
No.
We had 6,000.
We had 6,000.
Then I got mad. Real mad.
No, oil took a downturn and a bunch of people left.
Okay. Are you an oil town that sit on a...
We have a lot of people working in the oil patch.
Okay. Is that something you used to do? Or?
Yes. So I used to insulate pipeline and
Okay.
bend tubing and install holes in buildings and
So how come you don't do that anymore? It sounds like it's a lucrative kind of job.
the scaffolders legit tried to kill me one day and I decided it wasn't worth being around anymore.
Well, they decided that obviously as well.
No, they're that company is still active on the place I used to work.
No.
And they're still a wretched pack of...
Scumbag.
On top of that, I had to wear an airline to strip a valve on a piece of equipment that I had worked on 4 years prior and told them exactly the problem they had sent me there to find again, and found out that they weren't going to fix it again, which meant I had been sent to work on a rickety scaffold the size of a postage stamp while wearing an airline for no purpose other than some goddamn retard didn't think it was worth to actually fix things.
There's an invisible spider somewhere.
And I got to work on a scaffold that had no rights being tagged safe for use. And nobody cared.
It's
Even
madness.
after I complained.
Screw them guys, you're better for that.
And then in the several years prior to that, I think the operations staff had tried to blow me up twice in the same building.
Seems to be a lot of it aimed at you, Dubs. I mean, I'm not saying you reflection, but did you maybe review some of their work?
Oh no, these are different operators each time.
So even strangers want to kill you. It's amazing.
Now, each time they managed to fill the building full of natural gas.
I'm surprised you're not dead yet.
You're surprised. I have found out that big clouds of hydrochloric acid start out smelling like vinegar and then immediately begin smelling like pain.
Oh my god. not going to affect you in your old. Well, I'd say old. Obviously, you're in your older life.
My voice used to be slightly higher pitched and less gravelly.
Oh, so when people are like, "Oh my god, you got such a deep voice," you're like, "Yeah, acid.
Oh yeah.
For you."
All I had to do was get gassed.
Yeah.
On top of working with insulation the whole time.
So, doing asbestos-y stuff.
It's been all nicely, rounded out and fireproofed.
Oh, lovely.
Not asbestos though, thankfully.
Yeah.
I have friends who've done stoves work, and I have never even want to think about that.
Big business here.
Well, I can say if they hadn't stuck it in everything, but
we just didn't know, I suppose. It's like lead in paint. Everyone thought it was a good idea to.
Yeah, like leaded gasoline, and it's like, hang on a minute, we're killing ourselves again.
Oh, leaded gasoline. The good stuff. 4-star.
What else? I've been drenched in 8 or 9 different types of chemically.
Have you ever thought maybe you are a superhero? Like just a really rubbish one. Like,
Yeah.
you can really damage you, but not quite kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Slightly invincible, man.
My super, yeah, not quite invincible enough, man.
Yeah. Ow, that hurt, but it won't kill me, guy.
Yeah.
I'll
I'll just carry on with the effects forever with it.
Just because this is recorded, if you do make this comic and it turns out amazing, I was part of the creative process. You are not going to Zuckerberg me on this one.
Maybe a tiny little script there, and thanks to some guy in the UK.
Oh, no. Scripts don't do it for Griff. Checks do it for Griff. Nicky likes money. I'll take Canadian dollars just like the next man. It's fine.
Nobody takes Canadian dollars.
Not even Canadian shops. They're like, what? You haven't got enough to pay for these.
Might as well be trying to buy stuff with money that still has Saddam Hussein's face on it.
Oh god, I cannot wait. Not for Saddam Hussein, but for American cereal. British cereal has no sugar in it.
You can't get that over there.
No, not really. All this stuff, if you import it, it costs ridiculous money. For like Lucky Charms is, I'd probably say about $12, $13.
You can't just go to that. What's that shop called in London that does American cereal?
Oh, the guys that give you by the bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather stab myself in the face. I'm a kind of guy who eats a box of cereal. I can't afford that kind of London. It's like £5 a bowl.
What's that in real money?
About $8
That's a bit expensive.
for a bowl of cereal. Yeah. Like whenever we come back, I've always got like a suitcase full of like stuff like that, Pop-Tarts, the good stuff.
There has to be.
Kitty crack.
Well, maybe Brexit will happen, and then Donald Trump will be like, "Hey, we're gonna help chip in with your obesity problem by making it worse. Send you guys a care package of cavity-inducing, artery-clogging stuff."
Oh,
At the very least, you'll be happy as you watch everything tumble down around you.
Exactly. Satisfied in a diabetic slumber.
Yes. I don't even eat that kind of cereal.
What?
I used to, but I don't know why.
Are you going to tell me you're grown up?
I will rather gnaw my way through a box of Quaker Harvest Crunch, which is all like oats and almonds and stuff, than a box of definitely not Lucky Charms. Never been a fan of them.
Actually, I don't massively like Lucky Charms, and I don't like the consistency of the marshmallows.
I got older, and suddenly it's like I get heartburn from too much sugar. Go figure that one out. I
don't even know who you are, mate.
So as much as I might want to, I could buy a whole box of Count Chocula and go through that. And I'm like, yeah. And then
I didn't have that.
I could be in pain forever.
Because you guys don't have... yeah, why is it you do... Oh, that's why. I was going to say, because you guys have Kinder Eggs, don't you?
Oh, they got them in the States now.
Oh, they do have them?
Yeah, I think they're called something else, though.
Because it was chocolate and toys together, wasn't it?
It's because they thought Americans were... I'm going to say this out loud. It's because they thought Americans would eat the thing whole and swallow the toy. Like, I know...
After many a study dies.
Yeah.
Because...
Apparently they figured people were going to eat this like they were a snake and just unhinge their jaw and pound the whole thing at once, and they were going to choke on a toy. And it's like... The meme of American...
reason? Because we were told that it was because the positive impact of toys and chocolate together would be just an obesity.
No, it's you couldn't put a food item inside something edible.
Oh, okay.
Like, have you ever had money cake?
No.
Is that not a thing you guys do? Bake coins into a cake?
No, that's what the IRA do, I believe. And then they blow it up. Sorry for any IRA members there.
There goes the Irish audience, but then again, Brexit was going to happen. You're going to watch him anyway.
Yeah, exactly. There goes the Irish mate.
No, it was a legit thing.
Oh my God.
Make a cake and they put coins in it.
But
then whenever you had a whole herd of kids over, it'd be for a birthday party or something like that.
Okay.
And then you just got to keep whatever.
Like dessert. Great. Got to the point where you were just reusing the coins if poor.
No. You don't dig them out of the toilet.
Yeah. Local wish 'em well. And guess what we got tonight, kids?
Yeah.
Money cake. No, I'm going to need those dollar coins back.
We didn't have the dollar coins then.
I know, I'm joking.
It just became this thing you weren't supposed to do anymore. Because, well, kids will choke on it. It's like, you can make more.
Yeah. Don't worry, we'll get the coins after they pass.
Yeah.
That's what the coroner's for. Sorry, people. Dubs makes me say these things. Usually I'm happy-go-lucky.
Oh, sure.
This is not going into my video.
No.
I can say what I want on Dub's channel. This is not family friendly.
Nope. It's going to be all kinds of fun to edit, too, because I'm coming up on my second hour-long chunk.
Don't put hour-long chunks out.
No.
You saw what it did to your watch time.
Just like, clicked on it, like, no.
I watched them. I literally, as they played, I let them play in the backgrounds.
Yeah.
As I'm editing away.
I know a couple...
Only purely because I could listen to it. Because I kind of knew what was happening because I was in it. So.
Yeah. It's just for a bunch of those, there's parts like, well, what do I edit out? So we had a bunch of stuff where just, oh, here's a 5-minute part that's funny, and here's a 30-second part that isn't. And here's a 5-minute part that's funny. It's like would have been a 45-minute video instead of an hour-long one.
Yeah, no part of where I was involved it was, so get that back. Oh my God, we've done such a good job.
The zombies piled up over here.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
Die,
I think he was keeping that slime.
It's okay. Here's 16 more. I'm gonna take all the slime blocks I make. I'm just gonna build a bouncy castle. So, what part of Canada would you like? What would you want to see if you came to Canada? That would be my first question.
I'd want to see normal stuff. Like I said, I'd love to go to your local food shop, for instance.
You don't have a local fruit shop.
Yeah, but that kind of experience, like your local whatever, your witch doctor, whoever. Whatever.
Oh, you've met the guy that looked at my knee.
I would like to go to a mountain of some.
Which, yeah, okay, there's the problem. Are we talking about the Appalachians in eastern Canada or the Rockies?
I don't. I'd like
Totally
snow,
different types of mountains.
Yeah, snow mountains.
Yeah, so the Rockies.
Yeah, so that's good for me. And just something Canadian.
You get that once you step off the boat. It's a matter of what brand of Canadian you want.
Oh, why am I traveling over by boat?
What was that?
I said, why am I traveling by boat?
Oh, you placed
I
a,
just
had a boat in on your hot bar?
You've seen my episodes, yeah. I've always got everything.
Everything.
Yeah, everything I don't need. But yeah, I'm not a touristy tourist. I like to do things that you do every day.
Yeah, see,
Sounds weird.
That's the thing. There's no like. If I went to Britain, or I went to the UK, right? There are things that people in one part do that they don't do in other parts.
Yeah.
Right.
Which would interest me.
Like if I could go to London and get black lung, or I could go to.
Black lung. No, if you go to London, you get stabbed.
Yeah. I go to Liverpool and get stabbed.
Well, no, they give you the smiley face, so they'll cut you like the Joker.
Or I can go to Scotland and find out how much I like sheep.
Yeah, no, that's Wales.
Oh, Wales. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, how dare you? But yeah, no, I just like to do something.
You go to Toronto, all you'll get is touristy Canadian things because people in Toronto aren't really Canadian.
Yeah, see, I'm not interested in touristy stuff. I mean, whenever we go on holiday, we try and stay away from touristy stuff.
And if you went to Vancouver, you wouldn't run into anyone Canadian.
I'd want to go and see an ice hockey game.
You can get that in almost any province.
Yeah, but 100%. Well, that's one thing I want to do with Canadian people. And I want to mouth people off through the glass. And possibly get into a fight with some, like one of the guys on the ice.
That takes a lot of work.
Yeah, well, I'm willing to put in work, Dubs.
You have to do something stupid like throw beer over the glass or something like that.
I can do that.
Take a swipe at a guy in the penalty box.
Yeah, that's perfect. I want to start at the guy in the penalty. I want to do it.
Have you not seen how hockey players fight? Do you realize that?
Yeah, that's how we fight as well. It's perfect. But I want to do it dressed in a bowler hat and like a monocle.
I came to Canada and all I got was free dental work.
No, you imagine if I win, how bad that guy is going to look on you.
You gotta be embarrassed.
You got beaten up by Brian.
Yeah, beat up by a guy in a bowler hat. Go play lacrosse.
A monocle.
Go play lacrosse with the rest of the weird ones.
But yeah, that's the kind of stuff I'd want to do. I just want to do, but just have fun doing it. That's all.
Well, yeah, it's like that's the problem. Is like there's so many different versions of Canadian things.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be Canadian. I'm going on a Dubs holiday. We're going to do it like that. We're going to end up in Vegas under some redheads. That's it. You're not Vegas Dubs to me. You're a hero. Do you know in France it's illegal to put that vegan food is like vegan sausage? You're not allowed to use the word sausage.
Because it's not sausage.
Yeah.
It's just veggie casing.
But then in France, Red Bull's illegal.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It's got something to do with the constitution of it.
What, because the French Constitution can't handle it?
No, I think so. But there's a chemical in it that's not been cleared by the French Medical Board.
What? What?
Yeah.
Guarana? Caffeine?
I don't know. All I know is because I live there and
hang on.
work
Okay,
there.
we turn my light on and read the contents of this can.
Has it got any frog's legs in.
No, it's probably a big... And no snails either.
No,
I know exactly where my viewers come from. I've seen my analytics. I'm not...
There goes the French view.
Carbonated water, citric acid. Taurine is something your body makes naturally. Some chemical word that means that's the long way of something simple. Aspartame? No, they wouldn't ban aspartame. You wouldn't get Diet Coke.
No, I was going to say you wouldn't get Diet Coke.
Niacin pantothenate.
We call it aspartame as well.
I'm never sure how to pronounce it. But yeah,
I don't know either.
I don't know what chemical they would have a problem with in here.
I honestly don't know, but all I know is when you get there and you're like, oh, vodka Red Bull, and they're like, yeah, no, we don't sell Red Bull. And you're like, why? Because it's illegal. But you can have other energy drinks, just not Red Bull.
So you can have like, I would have to drink Monster or Amped.
No, I don't think they've got Monster over there either. They've got their own weird French energy drinks.
Surrender Cola.
I don't know. I like Monster. What's wrong with Monster?
I can't stand it.
I know, Rockstar. I like Rockstar.
I have a Rockstar vodka in my fridge, and it tastes so bad, I'm not sure I want to drink it. I don't know why. I bought 2 of them.
You should drink it quick.
I just realized that the podcast I wanted to watch started 2 hours ago.
Oh, mate, I'm so sorry, because that's what you wanted to do.
No, it's okay. I can watch it later.
Whose
I'm
podcast was it?
having way more fun doing this anyway.
So we've been planning my holiday to Canada.
I remember so when I was in Portland, I had was an Amped for the first time. Have you seen that energy drink?
No.
It was Amped. My memory's a little fuzzy because it was 2 p.m. and we were already half pinned. I think it was an Amped. And so you're already half drunk. And it's like, oh yeah, I can use a pick-me-up energy drink right now. This will be fine.
I need some sugar.
I need some caffeine and some sugar, and I need something unhealthy to wake me up. And this they're giving away as part of a promotion. There's this big Rose Parade, the Rose Festival, I think is what it's called. Some big thing with a parade and all this stuff going on. I'm out of arrows. So I figured, okay, well, I'll take this. It's free. Why not? They hand it to me. It's warmer than body temperature.
Lovely.
I realized they pulled it out of the back of a car with a bunch of branding on it. So it wasn't just some rando person handing out energy drinks. This car is black. The windows are tinted black. It's a very black.
It's got Mexican license plates.
No, it was like a black car with black tinted windows. This is just whatever this person had when they did their thing for their promotion. I've already accepted this thing, so I'm not going to hand it back because that would be impolite. But I can feel the heat coming through the can. Well, I'm already drunk. Let's make another bad decision. So I popped it open and fired it back. Have you ever had a body temperature energy drink?
I have. That's why I'm saying blah.
Yeah.
Energy drinks have to be very cold.
Very cold. Or mixed with some kind of alcohol that makes them taste good.
Yeah. Otherwise it's heartburn straight away anyway.
And it was like drinking spoiled cough syrup that had been left in the sun.
Oh, nice.
So bad. And everyone had watched me, like all the people I was with, had watched me accept this thing. And like, yeah, you're going to drink that now. And after seeing the shape my face made after the first sip, like, no, you're drinking that. It took 2 blocks of walking to finish that. It was so bad.
Oh, I had the Monster, I think it's coffee with milk.
That
and
just...
it's got it was horrible because it was like condensed milk in it, and that wasn't very cold either, and that was like drinking horse. It was disgusting. Sorry. But
my audience has already heard me say a bunch of stuff. They're not going to mind that.
But yeah, it was just thick, and it was you could have like opened the can and sliced it up. It was gross. Dubs.
What's up?
We done did it.
Well, we got it covered. Now we got to decorate it a bit. You have any? I don't suppose you have any like mushrooms on you, do you?
I have nothing.
Okay.
No mushrooms at all.
I have a Fortune 2 axe.
What have I got? I've got Fortune 3 axe.
That's even better.
Just take out the big mushrooms, or
Here, rather than take out the ones that are already planted, I'll just grab a couple off the ground here. Where are you?
oh, I see. I'll get some brown ones over here.
I planted a few, and they've actually already spread a bit. If we stick around long enough, I'm sure they'll be everywhere. He's going to be so happy we gave him all these blocks.
He's not going to know what to do, mate.
Yeah. Definitely won't know what to do. I brought you a whole bunch of blocks, Squid. I brought you a whole bunch of podzol and mycelium.
Because we know that's what you're themed on.
Exactly what your theme is. And then mushroom blocks, because you need those too.
I might have to just go around and run out bone meal.
I got one of my shulker boxes over there. It's got a whole bunch of bones in it.
Oh, but this looks amazing.
Can't wait to hear how much he likes it. I bet you this aren't words to describe how much he's going to like this.
I suspect he's going to use words.
Oh, there'll be words, all right.
Oh, I believe there will be words.
Plus, I'm hoping he'll be really impressed by the scope of it.
I can't wait to fly over it, mate. You won't be able to know this feeling, but
I'll tell you what, do a good flyby and then send me a...
I can't. Your abstinence from flying. I don't want to risk that at all.
My decision to remain firmly rooted to the ground, not lose arguments with gravity.
Cloud racism, I believe it's called. Oh, grow, you stupid mushroom.
Oh yeah, plus we gave him a whole bunch of mushrooms too.
Yeah, so he's got cooking for days.
Yep. It's food. You have a whole bunch of mushrooms too. I do wish I had a mushroom to drag here, just to finish this all off.
Isn't it when you leave a cow, they turn into a mushroom?
What's that?
If you leave a cow, don't they turn into a mushroom?
No.
No.
They spawn in like only on the mushroom islands, and I don't know what Cortez would have done to them all. Because you know he probably wound up with all of them.
Yeah. Or he's probably got a machine that makes them.
Yeah. A redstone device that makes them.
Yeah.
Oh, we still have all the stuff around his garden here to do. Which I don't think we should mess with that.
No, if we just put a stone board around it, I think there's stones in there. Yeah, only because if it messes with something, it's going to be a lot of fixing.
Hang on, I have a better idea for a border. I think I have something. Now the real challenge would be covering the walls in mushroom blocks. I think he would just snap and leave the server.
Yeah, that would be it. That would be classed as bullying, I think.
I have brown mushroom blocks and stems. I can really break this up. Once I break this slime up. You know what gets me? He's been logged in on Discord all night. We've been here in the Squid.
Ah.
And he hasn't once come by to ask us what we're doing.
I think some people leave it in. Like I'm always available, even though I'm not on Discord. So I think it's a setting. I think because Curly's always playing Minecraft, but he's not actually on. This is going to be a real bugger to clear up.
That's okay. We'll offer to help him.
We'll take down all of the mushrooms.
Any chance you can sleep real fast?
I'm just eating so I don't get embarrassingly killed. Did you read Mott's message?
Which one?
Gotta head out, having people.
Yep.
That's big appetite.
Stocked up on fava beans, I guess.
Oh crap! I've not got any fireworks.
Well, you should have more than enough
Gunpowder.
and just grab some of Squid's sugarcane over here.
Dubs, that is a cracking fence.
I wanted something to look as silly as I could possibly make it.
That looks amazing. I'm going to use this in the future. I like it. Look a lot. I wish fireworks were in the actual recipe.
I've noticed that they're not.
Yeah.
Just because there's too many variants or something?
I don't know, but on console they're all on there. There's a different menu for it. So I'm pretty sure that's how it used to be. Oh, good lord. Oh, he's going to be so mad.
I'm giving him an excuse to make content.
It needs more, probably needs a bit more podzol.
Yeah, I think it does. I got a little caught up with the mycelium that you guys got really far ahead of me. I was just trying to keep up.
You did a poor job.
Can't expect one Canadian. Like, I know we're awesome, but can't expect me to keep up with 2 people all the time.
Get him, boys. Get him. Get him. Slime, 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 slime. Help your brother, you cowards.
That's, yeah, reinforcements show up. That's one of the worst parts about this, is some slime will spawn somewhere, and then just your fight will carry you off into the direction that slime spawned in.
I wonder. I don't have my shock box in that on me. I was going to say, an actual fence in between that would look amazing.
We got a whole bunch of spruce wood over in that chest.
No, it'd have to be birch. It'd have to match the kind of lightness at the bottom.
Oh yeah, because we wouldn't want this to be...
Well, yeah, we don't want to look silly.
Right.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm going to have to go do this like 2:30.
Okay, I'll just finish up. I can finish this up, no problem. Just gonna do a few silly things. I gotta hit the bathroom something fierce too.
Yeah, right. I will. I'll do a flyover when I come back on, and I'll send it across to you, mate.
Cool, thanks.
No worries. Thank you very much. That has been very enjoyable.
Yeah, yes, it was.
Right, catch you later, bud.
Mm-hmm. Well, Squid, I hope you like it. It looks completely natural. It's beautiful. It's colorful. It's quite lively with all the slimes. Just to let you know, man, we're thinking about you and all the things you need to help make this build even more amazing than it already is. Although we could somehow shut off slimes, that would be awesome.